We welcome in Vince Carter, who's on a call for tonight's Warriors-Pelicans game. Vince, let's get right to it. How would you describe the season Steph Curry is having at the age of 33?
33, that's old school. Well, I consider it old school, almost there. But I tell you what, man, he is averaging 31 points a game at 33 years old, getting it done. And we're just starting to talk about MVP. Because if Steph Curry was not playing at this level, would the Golden State Warriors still be in the playoff picture? I think not.
Do you believe that Steph will be having this kind of season if Klay Thompson was there?
I do, and I think they will complement each other extremely well because they play well off each other. They have years and they understand the offense and the flow and how things work. And I think you'd see Steph averaging 35 still, as well as Klay Thompson doing the thing as well. Plus them being in the top 6 seeds at this point, because now that's another piece to the puzzle that you have to worry about with the Golden State Warriors.
Well, you know how I feel. If Klay was there, they'd be top 3 seed easily, as far as I'm concerned. Greatest shooting backcourt in the history of basketball. Let's transition to the Pelicans. We know what time it is with them. The Pelicans know what they have in Zion Williamson, but it hasn't yet translated to a huge success in New Orleans. What else is missing from this Pelicans team?
I don't know. It's just a piece, man. I can't put my finger on it. Defensively, you feel like they have everything. They're testing out the waters with Zion playing the point forward, and I think it's an evolution for him. We know he can score however he wants, particularly in transition. Now he has to score while getting other guys involved, and now you're taking Alonzo Ball off the point, now playing the 2, who is now transitioning into a pretty fluid jump shot, shooting like 38% from 3 right now. So they're still trying to find themselves. I think, B.I. is playing great basketball, so they're starting to put it together, and we have high expectations for this young team. It's just going to take some time. Sometimes, Stephen A., we always say we want it now because we see the talent, but sometimes it takes a while to put all the talent together to become a playoff basketball team.
Well, guess who else
Particularly in the West. Sorry about that, buddy. Particularly in the West.
Guess who else I have high expectations for? That would be you. And step 1 has been achieved. Your suit game is tight tonight. I'm looking at it.
My man.
I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. Good luck tonight, my brother. Good luck.
Thanks, my brother.
The second game of tonight's doubleheader features the struggling Lakers hosting the Denver Nuggets, who've won 5 straight, 10 Eastern on ESPN. The Lakers will be without LeBron James tonight to rest his right ankle, sources tell ESPN. James re-aggravated the ankle in the 4th quarter of Sunday's loss to Toronto. The Lakers are also preparing to be without Dennis Schroeder for 10 to 14 days due to health and safety protocols. The Lakers are 36-28 and currently sit 6th in the Western Conference standings. BPI currently has the Lakers at a 29% chance of making the play-in tournament, which is up 14% from yesterday. Sunday, LeBron didn't hold back when asked about the play-in tournament.
It doesn't matter at the end of the day if I'm not, 100% close to 100%. It don't matter, where we land. So, that's my mindset. And if this happens to we end up at 6th or 5th or whatever the case may be, or if we end up in the the playoff, whatever that thing is, whoever came up with that need to be fired. But whatever.
The one and only Michael Wilbon joins the show. Always good to see you, my man. How much trouble are the Lakers in, Mike?
Trouble. If we think of trouble as perhaps having to play extra game or games to get into playoffs, then trouble. I mean, look, for LeBron James, he knows his body. He knows what is going on with him and how he feels and what he can do and what he perhaps ought not try right now. So that this ankle thing is, one, that's serious. And then losing Schroeder, as you just pointed out, Stephen A., for 10 to 14 days. I don't see a path for the Lakers, and particularly if LeBron has to miss 2 or more games. I don't see a path for them finishing in the top 6, which means if they're 7th, they're going to have to be in the play-in game no matter what LeBron thinks of it. It's going to create a ton of excitement. Can you imagine the Lakers and LeBron being in something that is single elimination, the drama and excitement that causes? I understand his frustration. I understand he didn't want to be involved with it. He's never been involved in anything like that. He's playing for the 1st or 2nd seed. But, Stephen A., it looks like they're going to be there. And you play against Memphis or you play against Steph Curry, he could drop 45 to 50 on you one night. You are in some peril.
I can't believe the question I'm about to ask you, Mike Wilbon, but it's necessary to be asked. Who thought we would be asking this about the defending champs, but how in danger are they of not only falling into the play-in tournament, but not even making it out?
Well, that's just it, Stephen A. How healthy will they be? What's LeBron's ankle going to be like? We heard his coach. We heard him talk about soreness in that ankle. Is it more serious than that? It's not about can he get healthy. Can he stay healthy? And we've seen injuries derail, runs in the postseason before. And also Schroeder, where they're going to make up that contribution from. You're missing both of them. There's a chance you can go out and not be in the playoffs. I don't expect that. I expect the Lakers to be in the playoffs. But let's not get too cocky about anybody's chances. That Western Conference, Stephen A., as you know, is difficult from 1 through 10.
Sure, there's nothing far-fetched as far as I'm concerned right now, the way they look. They look like they're a heartbeat away from a rocking chair. I mean, my goodness, like a nursery in there. It's like an infirmary or something. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.